Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the best digital cameras in 2019. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I'll try to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To find out more information about these digital cameras, you can check out the description below. If you'd like to win one of these products, make sure you watch the whole video, click the like button and comment the hidden word found in this video. At number 5, it's the Sony Alpha A6000. If you've decided to buy a digital camera, you have plenty of options to choose from, and it can get pretty confusing once you delve deeper into this world. But whatever you do, it's important to check for a device that delivers excellent value for its asking price, and none of them does it better than the Sony Alpha A6000. A great mirrorless camera that's very feature-rich, great autofocus, extremely portable, continuous shooting, and it has a great performance in dimly lit rooms. It offers more than it asks, so it's a bargain. The main feature on the design department for the Sony Alpha A6000 is its compact size, measuring 4.8 by 2.9 by 1.9 inches in total and weighing just 12.1 ounces. This is about half the size of a normal DSLR, but the camera is pretty solidly built thanks to its premium materials. I noticed that the camera is very easy to hold and pretty comfortable even for larger hands, and you'll find an electronic viewfinder and onboard flash unlike most mirrorless models. The controls of the camera are very intuitively placed and you can easily find and use them on the fly, and the rear 3-inch LCD screen is pretty good with its 640 by 480 resolution. The Sony Alpha A6000 has a 24-megapixel APS-C CMOS sensor, just as in most Sony DSLR models, and it's also equipped with Sony's Bionz X processor that's known to deliver amazing image quality. As for the lens, you have plenty of options on Amazon that sell them in a bundle with the camera itself, but I would recommend the EPZ 16-50mm power zoom, which is pretty versatile and you can build on that. The video performance of this camera is astounding, with plenty of controls that you can use before and even during shooting, and it's worth mentioning that the autofocus works pretty well in every instance, and this camera records videos at 1980 by 1080 with 60 and 24 frames per second and 1440 by 1080 at 30 frames per second. Delivering excellent results in a variety of settings, the A6000 delivers plenty of value for its bargain asking price. At number 4, it's the Sony RX100 III. Sony has a pretty wide range of cameras, and unsurprisingly every single camera in their lineup works like a dream, even their point-and-shoot models. Most notable of their point-and-shoot models is the Sony RX100 III, which is a little older now but delivers amazing quality at its bargain price, with its built-in viewfinder, high-quality sensor, super-fast lens and clever processor, completing this perfect pocket-sized package. The main selling point of this camera is its compact size that's ready to shoot instantly. It measures just 4 by 1.6 by 2.3 inches and weighs just 10.2 ounces. This is pretty impressive when you take into consideration that it even has an electronic viewfinder. It can easily fit into your jacket pockets and you really don't have to worry about its durability, because this camera can definitely take a beating, so feel free to toss it into your backpack. It's worth mentioning that this camera looks better than other point-and-shoot cameras, rocking a sleek construction, refined and gorgeous in general. The EVF pops up and works excellently, but has a slight learning curve that you'll have to take. However, the LCD screen is excellent too, tilting smoothly and delivering pretty sharp previews of your images, and it's important to note that the controls were rather intuitively placed and you'll find them on the fly. The Sony RX100 III uses the same 20.2 megapixel sensor that its predecessor used, and during testing I found that it delivered excellent natural looking images, but with popping colours that look amazing even without editing. In low sensitivity settings, the images displayed plenty of sharpness with good accurate colour, but going higher resulted in a loss of accuracy in colours as well as little sharpness. However, the low light performance of this camera was exemplary, delivering highly detailed and exceptional images even in dimly lit rooms, something that bothers a lot of point-and-shoot cameras. I was satisfied with the autofocus system, and throughout testing I wasn't disappointed, not even once. The best point-and-shoot digital camera in the market, you can't go wrong with the Sony RX100 III. At number 3, it's the Nikon D850. Digital cameras come in various specifications. Some are DSLR like the Nikon D850, which in my opinion is everything you're looking for. An amazing product, truly a top contender for the best high-end camera in the market, with its excellent continuous shooting, wide ISO range, great resolution, video shooting, design, durability, you name it, the Nikon D850 has it. Let's dive deeper into this excellent camera. Since Nikon tests its high-end devices in various methods such as drop testing, we know that this is a durable device and it looks the part. It has a magnesium alloy construction that allows it to be substantial and sturdy, and at the same time it's protected against the elements like dust, moisture, dirt, rain and much more. However, you don't get a pop-up flash in this model. It has an external speed light or remote flash trigger add-ons as a substitute. These things may add a little to its learning curve, and I wouldn't recommend it to beginners, but if you feel like you can tame this beast, it's a nice challenge. The biggest selling point of this camera is its versatility. It's capable of going into any environment, various light conditions and sensitivity, and it's more than adequate for the scenario. The amount of detail capture makes the Nikon D850 an impressive shooter for landscapes, and thanks to the spacey and accurate touchscreen display in the back, you'll preview your photos optimally. This camera can shoot at a 4K UHD resolution of 3840 by 2160 with 30 frames per second, and it delivers excellent video quality even in the hands of an absolute beginner. However, if a master of the craft shoots a video, I'm sure that the results will be perfect, astounding outcomes consistently. It's equipped with a 45.7 megapixel sensor that captures detail and color to its max and with tremendous accuracy. It has a standard ISO range of up to 25,600 as a standard due to its illuminated sensor on its back side. The camera can collect more light and closer to the sensor too. As a result, low light performance is increased and you get better image quality more consistently. The Nikon D850 is an amazing and solid camera that'll impress even the most hardened photography veteran. It aims to be the last camera you pay for. At number 2, it's the Sony a7 III. I think that it's to no one's surprise that there are 3 Sony cameras in this list, because as we know, the company always delivers high-quality digital cameras, and the best mirrorless digital camera in their lineup is the Sony a7 III. Packing a great sensor, continuous auto shooting, great battery life, amazing autofocus system, and overall great value for the money, the a7 III delivers everything you may need from a mirrorless. When you first look at the Sony a7 III, you'll notice that it's adopted the design of the Alpha A7R III that has amazingly refined controls and dials that are intuitively placed and work perfectly on the fly. It also sports a bit thicker construction than its predecessor, adding a more substantial and satisfactory feel when held. This is mostly due to the magnesium alloy construction for the majority of the device. It's worth mentioning that the grip is also updated and allows you to get a perfect and secure grip, and the device is fully sealed against the elements, so you can easily take your camera to harsher environments. Shooting in a storm won't take a toll on your device. This camera uses the same autofocus system that its bigger brother, the A9, has, with a 693.93% coverage. It can detect 425 contrast detect points and can focus in extremely low light settings, going as low as -3 EV. This makes it an extremely capable machine and a huge upgrade from its predecessor that uses a measly 117-point AF system. On top of that, the continuous AF mode had a snappy performance and was excellent. The continuous burst shooting of the Sony a7 III is a quick 10 frames per second thanks to its new front-end LSI preprocessor and buffer capacity of 89 compressed RAW files, which is a massive upgrade. The camera also offers a silent shooting mode by switching to the electronic shutter to finish your job in quiet environments such as theatres and speeches. With its 24.2 megapixel sensor providing plenty of detail and natural colours, combined with amazing high ISO performance, the a7 III is a mighty machine. And at number 1, it's the Panasonic LUMIX S1. The Panasonic LUMIX S1 is one of the best cameras in the market, and it's the best digital camera in the market with stabilized 24 megapixel sensor, great video shooting with 4K features, amazing build quality with premium materials, extremely fast autofocus system, and tons of awesome features that make it the perfect camera for every user. However, it's a little pricey and that may deter some customers, but then again, this is a premium camera that's capable of everything. First off, this premium camera has a magnesium alloy die-cast construction in both the front and rear panels that make it extremely durable. Plus, on top of that, it's sealed against the elements and it's also tested against dust, water and extreme temperatures to ace every test. Design-wise, it resembles the company's G9 mirrorless camera model, achieving a great combo of angular sharp edges with some round details, and this gives it a familiar look while making it extremely easy to secure a good grip while using the camera. The controls of the device are very convenient and have an excellent placement, so you can adjust everything on the fly. And it's also worth mentioning that they're very smooth and feel nice to the touch. It uses a light-speed autofocus system with 225 points and has the depth from defocus technology to complement it. Also, it's worth noting that it has an EV range from -6 to 18 and always produces the same quality. When it comes to speed, it focuses in as little as 0.08 seconds, which is lightning fast, and during testing it performed like a dream in various scenarios, ranging from good ambient lighting to pretty dimly lit rooms. Autofocus was one of its strongest points. The Panasonic LUMIX S1 produces excellent image quality, with plenty of detail and low noise levels all around. I also found out that the ambitious high-resolution 96-megapixel mode worked pretty well, and the video quality was exemplary, with no issues in autofocus in general. The definite best camera in this category, shattering the molds and creating new norms in the industry.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.